Hey everyone, welcome to High Plank Games. My name's Simon, and this is Flywrench. And whilst I desperately wished that my cold would go away so that I stopped sounding like I've just hit puberty when I'm in my 30s, I wish Flywrench would definitely stay. This is a great game. It will frustrate the hell out of you, but it's because it's a Twitch-based but also precision-based mini platformer game. There's 9 worlds to play in. I'm just coming to the end of World 3 at the moment. I'm going to dive back to World 2 though to kind of explain what's going on with the actual game mechanics before you see just how terrible I am with this game, even though I'm enjoying it. So, this is our character, our little wrench, and our wrench has different states. Currently we're in white state, which is almost like a gliding state. So you can move it around with the analog stick, but aside from bouncing off walls to gain momentum, that's all that you can do. Now, you also have like a flap state, like a Flappy Bird kind of state, so it's all momentum based. And obviously with that, you can kind of chirp around like a bird and fly around and try and dive around things. You also have the spinning state, which bounces quite dramatically off of walls and becomes very difficult to control precision wise, but gathers you speed and momentum. Whereas you're affected by gravity with the other two states much more, especially with the red one because you just drop like a massive boulder, but it's very steady in how you can move around. And between those 3 states you have these different barriers that you need to go through, like that. So if I'd have hit that without being in the green state, then that would have just come to an end there. And so what you need to do initially is manoeuvre your Flywrench around to hit the right state at the right time. And as you can see there, I didn't have the momentum and change into the state quick enough to kind of get through, whereas on that second attempt, or third attempt rather, I did. And what happens very quickly, and you can see these levels of, initially at least, are really, really fast and simple, because it's just teaching me about the mechanics and stuff. Let's dive down a little bit more, some of the later levels. So there you go, I didn't have the momentum for that one to like make that good. Oh, that was green, sorry, not white. My fault. There we go. So you can kind of see where the game is vaguely going to, at least early on. And the idea of this is that you are trying to get through these levels as fast as possible by being precise and not rubbish. Like I am. Oh, shit. And it will start to do some rather naughty ones to catch you out, like that little green one at the bottom there. And then what very quickly happens in World 3 is they throw in the pink line, which you can't touch at all, and suddenly every level becomes a horrific precision-based affair. And this is where you're going to just see me die endlessly, because I'm doing levels now that I'm getting to for like the first time. What's that? Oh, it's a white one. But you need to understand, and I'm yet to understand fully, the effects of each state as you go through things. I mean, I gave a very high level explanation. Ah, there we go, 3. But that's the kind of like level that it's building to and going through now. I was going to say that was going to fail from the very beginning, that one. And so if you don't like dying and you don't like getting things done first time, like that, you'll get frustrated and you'll get angry. But the beauty of this is that it never feels unfair, this game, and it's always like you're constantly understanding and learning really about the game itself. And then the idea is that you'll start to get into much more of a fluid motion, because a lot of these levels you can complete in a fluid motion if you really get good, which I'm sadly not. So that's why you're having to watch me do it in a poor manner. Poor manner. I'm so sorry that this is probably quite cringy to watch, but I don't care that much. I was going to say, I knew there'd be pink at the bottom. I started to understand this game's level design much better. Ah! Ah! I feel like I owe it to you guys now to get through the end of this level. There we go. So this is glide, which makes me think. Hey. So you do feel great reward when you're going through and doing stuff. More levels unlock as you go along. The more you unlock, if you do get stuck on stuff, it's at least giving you a choice of levels that you can kind of go, I'll skip that and come back to it. You do open up other levels, so I've already opened up level 4 for me to play on if I wanted to, because I'm completing all the levels as I go. You do also have a time trial option as well, which is about completing planets entirely, start to end, and then that gets uploaded to leaderboards, and there's a trophy for completing the entire game within, I think, 2 hours 50 minutes. So plenty to do here on Flywrench. If you don't like getting frustrated, this game probably isn't for you, but for everyone else who doesn't mind a lo-fi twitch but precision based platformer, I give this 2 hearty thumbs up. So thank you very much for watching here on High Playing Games. Please do subscribe. I try and put a video out every day when I'm not dying of a cold. And I run other projects as well, so you're most welcome to take a look at those. They're all in the description. Bye for now.